Today we are looking at what happened after storms rolled through our area last night, damaging several buildings and causing flash flooding. Good afternoon. Glad you're joining us. I'm Tara Brantley.
And I'm Pat Hoffman. Damage is being reported in several areas, including Wabash, where a National Weather Service damage assessment team will be headed to survey possible tornado damage.
Other areas affected by last night's storm include Huntington County, and that's where we find News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivanson. Alyssa, have you seen a lot of damage there?
We've seen some damage, some trees uprooted, trees snapped, but it certainly has not been really widespread all along the drive here. But behind me, this is probably the most damage we've seen. All these tractors usually enclosed by a barn. That barn, now a big pile of rubble, all just kind of slammed up against some trees. But in the midst of all of this chaos, actually take a look at this. This bird's nest used to be in the rafters, but it landed just perfectly in the middle of all of this damage and destruction. Now, we're on the farm of Joyce Benson. Joyce was actually home last night during all the storms here. So, Joyce, tell us, what was it like? What did you hear and see last night?
I've been out here almost 20 years, and it is by far the worst storm I've ever encountered out here. It was blowing so hard you couldn't even tell what was going on, because I didn't know this happened until 2:30 this morning when I woke up and looked out the window. We couldn't hear anything but wind and rain last night.
So what's your reaction when you saw what happened to your barn?
I'm in awe of what happened, because more so of what didn't happen than what did. We could have had everything completely destroyed, and my kids are fine, my husband's fine, our animals are fine. This is replaceable, but it's also awesome in the fact that this building was sucked up out of the ground. I still can't wrap my head around it.
Right. But like you said, all of this is replaceable, repairable. We're glad that you guys are okay. And now the cleanup process starts, but a lot of the damage really is just to the barn. The stuff inside is all okay. And we're going to be heading around the area to see what other damage we can find, and we'll show you what we do find tonight at 5 and 6. Live in Huntington, Alyssa Ivanson, News Channel 15. All right.